Yo, good morning, my people. What's up, world? It's Tuesday, December 26th. I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him all things is possible. This No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by Matchbout. Follow Matchbout Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Matchbout, the best sponsorship in the land. All right, y'all, what's up? Happy holidays. I hope everybody enjoyed their Christmas. Hope everybody got to kick it with their family and friends. Um, I'm I'm not tired, but I'm tired. I'm gonna tell a joke real quick before I get into what I'm talking about today. So I wake up this morning at 1 o'clock. I go to bed early, at least 9. Waking up to see the fight this morning, and then realize I don't have ESPN Plus, and I'm like, oh shit, you got to go back to bed. What are you staying up for? So I said I couldn't get up and talk about no fight this morning, no in a way. Last night I was thinking about, okay, what are you gonna talk about in the morning? And totally forgot about the inner way. So I said, you know what? Going through my phone, see a picture of Miguel Cotto, one of my favorite fighters. I'm like, you know what? Let's do that. Let's try to get on that. Because some of y'all are gonna still be unsatisfied about Saturday's fight. So I'm like, I'm not going through that shit again. So we're gonna talk about the legendary, the Hall of Famer, Miguel Cotto. So let's go. So newcomers, regulars, everybody, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. D Free, what's up? You got the link free. So, give me a second, y'all. Give me just 1 second while I rap with y'all. While I rap with y'all for a second. I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling energized. Um, Me and the missus is gonna step out today. We're gonna have us some fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. And so anyway, okay, let's start from the beginning for me. Um, I remember the first time seeing Cotto. Miguel Cotto was I would have to say what was that, '06? He was around before then, 2006. And I believe that's when he fought Paulie Malignaggi. That was in MSG. That was probably the first time I got to see him. Everything after that was like, oh man, look at this dude right here, man. Uh-huh. That's what your ass get for staying up watching anyway.
Mhm.
That's what your ass get, D Free. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, it wasn't my fault. My damn co-host going to ask me did he want to do a live. I was like, yeah, we could do it. And then this nigga fall asleep and never starts the live.
No.
This
No.
nigga fell asleep, never start the live.
When I seen that you was going, when it said 3 a.m., I said, what is he going live at 3 a.m. for? Then I thought I looked at it. I said, oh, that's right. Anyway, fights. I was like, I keep forgetting he on the other side of the world, and this dude goes to sleep.
Yeah, he went to sleep. So
I told him,
I gotta delete that daggone live because
I
it
told
never
him,
started.
yeah, I told him, don't do that no more, bro. I understand you tired, but don't do that no more. You had me up. I could have been asleep.
Yeah, that nigga he must have ate too much.
You know what? This
I don't know how that's possible.
Boy, you know what? It is too early for this shit, man. So you didn't even get to see the fight, did you?
Oh no, I saw the fight. I just didn't get a chance to do the live.
Well, before we get into what we talking about, how did that go?
It was a good fight. The dude that he was fighting, he actually he came to fight. He got dropped in the second. I think it was the second round. Yeah, he got dropped in the second, but then he recovered. He was pressuring anyway. He caught anyway with some good shots, but it was just he kept he didn't really he didn't really started defending against Inoue shots until like the sixth round. He went from doing the high guard to standing in the southpaw stance, and he was able to see the shots coming better. But by then it was too late. The punches that he had took in the earlier rounds took a toll, so he ended up getting stopped in the 10th round. But it was a
Damn.
good fight though.
Would you say that was bet? So did he? I hate to do a comparison. Did he do better than what Stephen Fulton did?
Yeah, he did a lot better than Stephen Fulton because he was catching anyway with some vicious shots. He was going to Inoue's body, and that was having an effect. I seen Inoue get caught, and I saw the look on Inoue's face. He was like, "Oh shit, I can't get caught with that again." He got caught with some big shots.
Oh, damn, man. Maybe he didn't take. Maybe he didn't have his juice this time. Who knows?
Yeah,
Ain't no telling.
I seen Inoue hold for the first time. I don't think I recall seeing Inoue ever hold like that. That man caught Inoue with a nice body shot. Inoue grabbed his ass quick as hell. It was like, you're not holding me, you're not hitting me like that again.
Kind of like when Bevo got hit to the body, he grabbed. I said, "Yo, Bevo didn't like that. He did not like that. It's crazy because when dudes like do it to you, they don't like done to them. They don't like that shit. The minute it happened to them, they grabbing you. DP Rocker, what's up, my guy? Josh Anders, what's up?
What's
Well,
going on?
we'll see what's next for him then.
Yeah.
What do you think should be next for him?
Um, he need to go to 126. I mean, it's really nothing else at 122 unless he's going to give uh Fulton a rematch. There's nothing at 22 left for him. You need to go to
Yeah, I can't see that.
26.
I can't see that happening again because I don't think Fulton's is gonna go back that way.
Yeah. I want to see what Inoue looks like outside of Japan. Like, this man just keep looking like I mean
After that shot.
he that boo boo look after that shot. He looked like he's about to take a dump on himself when he got hit to the body. That man was like, "Ooh,
No,
shit."
damn. I got to go back to the replay. So the shot was that hard?
The dude was catching anyway with a lot of body shots early, which is a good game plan. It's just he took too many shots, too many big shots. If he would have just hit anyway to the body and not take so many big shots, he would have had a better outcome. But he took too many shots. He was standing right in front of anyway. He didn't
Damn.
learn how to defend against the shots that anyway was throwing until like the fifth or sixth round. But by then, like I said, it was too late. I mean, you already done took all the big shots. He done already hurt you and dropped you once. So yeah,
I guess anyway said, you know what? Let me get this dude up out of here because he's starting to be a problem. Let me get him up out of here.
I see. And something else that I noticed in that fight is, in a way, is a front runner. He's a front runner. Like his shots took a toll on a dude. That's how he was able to stop him. But
Yeah.
the snap and the power that he had on his punches in the first 3 or 4 rounds, it wasn't there when we got to round 7 and 8. Those shots wasn't there like that. Like he would throw one or two. I mean, it could very well be the body attack that the dude was doing because he was hitting anyway with some vicious body shots. It could just be the body attack that the dude was putting on him, but his shots didn't look like they had the same on him when he got to this round 6, 7, 8, 9. Like I said, he caught him with a nice shot in round 10, and dude just went down because dude was walking straight forward. He was getting caught with some shots, but then he was catching Inouye too. He caught Inouye with a nice, with a
Yeah.
vicious series of uppercuts. Like he hit it with a 1-2 and then threw an uppercut, and Inouye neck just kept snapping back. I was like, if Inouye takes some more of them joints, he might be going down soon.
It sounds like to me that he learned. It seemed like to me, whoever this guy is, he learned a lot from watching. Anyway, either in the past or he watched his last fight. But he even though he got beat, there were some things it seemed like he exposed about Anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it was definitely some things that he picked up in watching Inouye fight Steven and Nolito Donaire. It was some stuff that was he picked up and saw that was opening, and that's why I keep telling people I don't think Inouye is ready for no Tank Davis because
Hell no.
the shots the dude was hitting him with. If that was Tank, Inouye might not be standing up because he was
Oh,
getting caught with some like that uppercut. If that was Tank Davis's uppercut, I don't know if Inouye gonna be standing up to it. That he got caught with some vicious uppercuts, like it was like two back to back, and Inouye head snapped back. I was like, God
he will
damn.
only. He said, "Oh, Anyway will only fight in Japan." Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's why
yeah, that's
I gotta see him outside of Japan because yeah, I mean I know everything looks good when you got your home crowd behind you, but how you look when you a visitor, when
yeah.
everybody ain't cheering you on, how do you look then? Because everything looks good when everybody cheering you on. We saw what happened to Anthony Joshua when he stepped outside of the UK for the first time. His ass
Oh
got dropped
God,
4 times.
Andy Luis made him look like he just started boxing. He's looking like an
Yeah,
amateur in that.
that's
He
what I'm
was so
saying.
uncomfortable. He was very uncomfortable. To me, AJ was very uncomfortable here.
I see that. I see that with a lot of people when they step outside of their home turf for the first time. They look real uncomfortable. It's only the top elite opponents or fighters, I should say, the top elite fighters that it doesn't phase them when they go to somebody else's home turf.
That's why I try to give as much as people down talk. That's why I try to give Triple G all the props in the world because he came here, kicked a lot of ass. Rather, no matter how much we say he might have ducked this person or that person, he came to America and kicked a lot of ass here. A
Yeah,
lot. So he had to give him some props. But yeah, I'm not I don't know. As much as we brag about it anyway, I'm just not impressed until he gets over here. Which I don't think that'll ever happen. I can't see him coming over this way. I don't care how much money they offer him. There's something about that dude that makes me say something ain't right about him. That
that's
we're
why
just never gonna see him over there.
I can't. That's why I can't put him in my top 5 pound for pound. He's he's in my pound for pound, but I can't put him top 5 because you
No.
won't fight nowhere outside of your home turf. I got to see how you look fighting on somebody else's turf because the my top 5, them niggas done fought in people's backyards. They ain't just fighting on their home turf. They done fought in other
Yeah.
people's backyards. So I got to see how you look when you fighting
But
somebody else's
free
backyard.
shouldn't to me shouldn't have. I mean, the pound for pound list should count for that too. You go into people's turf. You know what I'm saying? I think that should count for something. The people don't look at that, man. They just look at who people fought, and that's what should get them on the pound for pound list. I'm like, yeah, that sound good, but when a man goes to another man's turf, that should count for something. You got to put a man on the list for that too.
Yeah, that's like me beefing with everybody, but the only way y'all gonna fight me, y'all gotta come to my neighborhood. No, nigga. When I see you in the street, that's when it's gonna be on. No, I'm not fighting you in the streets. I'm gonna fight you when I go back to my neighborhood. Then we can fight.
Yeah. You know what? Because at least the crowd will be on my side. If I fight you on yours, I ain't got nobody on my side. Man,
Yeah,
if you don't get your ass out of here with that.
yeah. So that's why I don't have him in my top 5. He's in my top 10, but he's not my top 5. And people are like, oh, you ain't got anywhere in your top 5. No, nigga, I ain't got him in my top 5. Fuck no.
Well, you
You
know
can
what?
have him in your top five.
Half the people that tell you that don't know shit about him for real. A lot of them are just finding out about it anyway. Why people be acting like they've been knew about him? There's some people who did study him, but everybody act. Some of the people, some of y'all
Man,
just started watching him when he fought Stephen Fulton. Stop acting like y'all been knew who he was.
most niggas never heard it anyway until he got his first undefeated title. That's when
This is what
most
I'm
niggas
saying.
heard it anyway.
They trying to act like they've been heard of him, man. Like, stop it. Y'all ain't been
No,
heard of that, man. Like,
that's why
these dudes be quick to jump on the bandwagon. Y'all ain't been heard of him.
niggas be getting mad at me. Oh, you ain't got anyway your top five? No, nigga, I don't. So what? I don't. You can have him in yours. I don't have him in mine.
How many discussions
He's in
have
my
we
top
had?
10. You lucky he's in my top 10, but he ain't in my top 5. He's not.
How many discussions have we had with them with me saying that when your pound for pound list don't look
I
like somebody else's, it's a
that's why
problem.
I know a rocket nigga's gonna be mad when I do my pound for pound at the beginning of the year. Cause anyway, it's not gonna be in my top 10. They're gonna be like, he was 2-time undisputed. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if he was 6-time undisputed.
I wouldn't care if he was the 2-time I ate beef and broccoli every day champion. I don't care, bruh.
No,
I
I
can
don't care
kill
about
us.
him being undisputed. That shit doesn't make a difference to me. I got a couple of guys that ain't win no goddamn title yet, and it's in my daggone pound for pound. I don't give a fuck about niggas being undisputed. So what? That shit niggas don't get the opportunities to fight for championships all the time. I
Yeah,
don't care about that shit.
yeah, it's but you know what? Yeah, I want to see what that list is gonna look like. Cause I know you're gonna ruffle some feathers.
Yep. It's gonna be a whole lot. They're gonna be like, what? What the fuck? D free, you don't know
Oh,
what the hell you talking about. No, you don't know what the hell you talking about because I guarantee you, you can't tell me 10 fights that you claim the top 5 pound for pound. I guarantee you, each one of those guys, you can't name 10 fighters that they fought. You just know the notable names that they fought.
yeah, oh, yeah, you're gonna have a hell of people want to debate you though. That's where it's gonna get interesting. Cause you know in the new year everybody's gonna be on their BS.
Yeah. And everybody can come to my channel and say what they want to say. And
BC,
you
what's
can
up, bro?
you can debate me if you want to. You're gonna be mad. I'm
Quay
gonna have niggas.
Quay.
I'm gonna have niggas crying. Nigga like this motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Suck that soft ass shit up. You ain't with him.
Yeah, you ain't with me.
What's going on, BC?
Hey, hey, you'll never see nothing classic like that again, man. Or AB, you'll never see
Oh,
nothing classic like that.
did you get did oh you ain't see it? I don't think I sent it to you.
What?
The video that I did with you and BC and BBO.
Oh, here this dude go, man.
BBO was Gold Mile, and he asked BC, is he going to eat his cornbread? And you was like, nah, man, if he want his own portion of cornbread, let him go get his own portion of cornbread. Ah, you was Eddie Murphy and BC was
Oh,
Martin.
I had to be the one get my ass whipped.
Yeah, because at the end, no, you didn't see that part. You just I didn't get into that part. But at the end, he was like, he said, if you think about eating my cornbread, you make it to taste out your mouth. Because I'm from New York City. that goes for you
Hey,
and any of you motherfucking farmers. If y'all thinking part 2 of my killing spree gonna begin on your ass.
oh my God, yo, BC, Free is a nut, yo. Free is a certified nut, man. I'm telling you, that dude is a nut. You'll never meet nobody in your life like Free, man. Free is a nut. That dude is crazy, man. I ain't see it, but I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna probably see it after I get off here. Free is a nut. Yeah. So yeah, you know it's crazy. I woke up this morning, Free, and I'm like, I forgot I ain't got ESPN Plus. My dumb ass was really sitting up this morning. Really sitting up this morning, like, oh yeah, they fight today. Then I realized that I was like, man, take your dumb ass back to bed. You gonna be sitting up for nothing. Now, yeah, okay, so already started on making those videos. Yeah, yeah. My brother K Savari, he just started following me too on on IG, and I found them on the book too. Yeah, shout out to my brother K, man. Yeah, but so besides that, free, um, I decided to talk about the legend, the Hall of Famer, Miguel Cotto. Um,
Yeah.
and I asked the question is, how good was he? In your own words, how good was Miguel Cotto?
Who to me?
Yeah, to you, how
To
good was he?
me? Man, Miguel Cotto is my favorite Puerto Rican fighter of all times.
Oof,
Miguel Cotto.
oof.
I've always been a huge fan of Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto, he doesn't get the recognition that Tito get because a lot of people like Tito, and they said Miguel Cotto he wasn't public friendly or whatever. But I mean, I care less how friendly he is to the public. I'm just looking at him as a fighter. Miguel Cotto was one of, like I said, he was my favorite Puerto Rican fighter of all times. I can't even think of another Puerto Rican fighter that I would put over Miguel Cotto. The closest one would probably be Tito. Uh, but yeah, that man, he fought everybody. I mean, he didn't duck no smoke from nobody. He fought
Mm-mm.
everybody. He gave Floyd Mayweather a hell of a fight. I think that might have been the hardest fight that Floyd Mayweather had
Bust
at
Floyd's
at at, the,
moves.
at that time. That was the hardest fight that Floyd ever had. That man made Floyd fight a fight that Floyd didn't want to fight. Like everybody said, oh, Floyd did that because he wants to know. He did that because Miguel made him do that. He fought a fight in the pocket and he had to bang with Miguel Cotto. That's when we was able to see the best of Floyd because Miguel Cotto brought that out of him. But Miguel was a monster. Like if you came in there and you wasn't on your A game, you was probably going to sleep fucking with Miguel. You probably were going to sleep. You had to be on your A game fucking with Miguel because he's going to push you to the limit.
Yeah, yeah. He for me, I think the first time and Miguel had been around. I think it was the Paulie fight. Is where I really got to see Miguel because when they had that fight, it was here at the Garden, and I said, "Man, this dude is a badass dude." And then it just went on from there. Um, the first time I got to see Cotto in action was the Zab Judah fight. That was my first
Mm,
Miguel Cotto fight I went to. And you know how that is when you got you got the Boricuas versus the you know what I'm saying? You know how that is. It's a big fight, the
mm-hmm.
Garden's packed. And I remember and that was a good fight too. Shout out to Zab because Zab put up a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. But Miguel, I mean Miguel was just different in that fight. He was different in it. And I knew he was special then. And I turned around and seen him again later on that year. Matter of fact, he came back to the Garden later on that year, and if you remember, he beat Shane.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, which that was, I thought that was going to be that wasn't really too much of a tough fight. You know, the Zab fight was even more tougher. That really wasn't a tough fight. But shouts to Shane on that. And then I believe if it was a couple of months later or maybe a year later, the Margarito fight happened. What, do you remember watching that fight, Free?
Margarita, yeah. I remember watching it, and I'm watching the fight, and I'm like, okay, these niggas is going to war. But then
Yeah.
as the fight went on, I'm like, hold up, these niggas been throwing big ass shots since round one. This nigga
Mm-hmm.
Margarito look like he's getting stronger. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm looking at where Miguel is bleeding from. It's like he doesn't have the normal bruises of getting punched. It's not a normal bruise of when a person get punched. Like normally when a person get punched, you see a slit and then it starts bleeding, or their nose will start bleeding, or their mouth will start bleeding. Miguel was
Mm-hmm.
bleeding from like his eardrum like
Yeah.
in the side of his face. It was like I'm like, hold up, this nigga something don't look right. And I'm looking at Miguel, the punches that Miguel was taking. Miguel was looking like, hold up, how the fuck is this nigga getting stronger? I didn't hit this nigga with everything since round one, and this nigga look like he's getting stronger. And you could tell the look on Miguel Cotto's face. He was like, he's never been hit that hard before in the late rounds. Like the later the rounds went, the harder it seemed like Miguel was getting hit. And I'm like, something ain't right with this fight. And then, I mean, come to find out, the very next fight, we find out that that his daggone gloves or the wraps
Loaded.
of his glove, the wraps of his hands was
Yeah.
like a casket. I mean, I said
Yeah.
casket, like a cast. It was like a cast. And I'm like, okay, now it makes sense because Miguel was hitting this dude. And Miguel even said it. He said it felt like his punches was getting harder as the fight went on. And I'm like, yeah, something didn't look right. And then we found out later that this man was dipping his cast. I mean, dipping his wraps to make him feel like a cast.
And then what made me mad with him is when it was leading up to the rematch, how he like almost like he thought it was okay. Like
Yeah.
tried to say, I beat you. Like you didn't beat him fair and square. You made it
What?
seem like it was okay. And that's why when he got that rematch and he did what he
Oh
did,
my
I
God.
was happy.
That man beat the snot out of him in a rematch. He beat the snot. You
I was
know that
happy too.
no, you knew that Miguel remembered what happened in that first fight. You knew that he remembered. And he was like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna show everybody that the only reason why you beat me is because you cheated. That was the only reason why you beat me. Oh, real quick before you continue, shout out to Brian Colbert. Happy 16th birthday to your daughter, man.
His daughter's birthday?
Yeah, his daughter's birthday today.
Oh man, tell the queen we said happy birthday and wish him many more. Wish him many more. He got his get back. But I feel like it was never the same after that with Miguel, though. In my opinion, I don't know what anybody else felt like. I just feel like it wasn't the
No, I
same.
mean yeah, when you take a beating like that, you're never going to be the same.
Exactly the same.
You're gonna have those flashback moments. That's the reason why Adrian Bona looked the way he looked after the Madonna fight. Because when you take a beating like that, you're never the same because you're gonna be thinking, okay, is this punch gonna be the punch that's gonna hurt me? And so you're not gonna react the way you normally would to a punch. You're gonna be second guessing yourself, and you're gonna be over defensive towards punches. Where and before that happened, you would take a punch like a normal person would take a punch, but since you got beat up and you got a beating, your punch resistance is not the same. I mean, we could see that with Deontay Wilder. His punch
Hmm.
resistance is not the same because before that Tyson Fury fight, Deontay Wilder used to get hit and he would still keep coming. Now Deontay Wilder get hit and he's on his back foot a lot, and he's trying to lean his head back. So when you take a beating, you're never going to be the same. You're never going to be the same.
Yeah. Um. But Kodo was a special, like you said, one of my favorites. One of my favorites, and always he would always be one of my favorites. You feel like in his early career, because I know things happen, and sometimes when things don't happen right then and there, it's not meant for it to happen. Do you feel like the fight with Floyd was just too late? That it should have happened years before? For some reason,
Um,
Floyd might have been avoiding him.
I don't know if Floyd was avoiding Miguel because I don't know if that fight was ever presented to Floyd prior to that. Um, we got to remember Miguel turned pro at 47. Floyd turned pro at 35. Floyd was a
Mm,
135 pounder, so Floyd
yeah.
moved up. Miguel been fighting at 47 the whole time Floyd was fighting at 35. And then when Floyd moved up, Miguel was already at 54. So I don't know if Floyd avoided Miguel because prior to that fight, I don't know if that fight was ever presented to him. But it very well could have been. Um, just a little too late for Miguel because who knows? Because I believe that was after the whole Mayorga fight. I believe
Yeah,
that was after Mayorga. So who knows? Miguel probably could have beat Floyd if he would have fought him earlier in his career.
yeah, yeah. And I'm like, well, Bob would have let that happen because at the time they both were with top rank, right?
Yep, yep.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking in my mind, well, Bob would have let it happen, but like you said, it probably wasn't presented to him. But I noticed when Floyd would fight, Miguel would show up at a lot of fights.
Yeah, and
Like,
I actually I'm gonna say I don't I'm gonna say Floyd didn't avoid him because at that time when Floyd was at 135 and Miguel was at 47, Floyd was pretty boy. He was trying to take on all of the tough fights to get his name out there. So I'm not going to say Floyd avoided him because Floyd was trying to fight all those guys. He was trying to fight the Costa Zoo, the Prince Hamid, the Shane Mosey. He was trying to fight all those guys, and those guys was avoiding Floyd. And it wasn't until Diego Corrales stepped up and took the fight with Floyd.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
don't think Floyd avoided Miguel. I just think they wasn't in the same weight class, and that was the reason why that fight never presented itself until Floyd moved up to 47.
yeah. Because I think about it sometimes, and I never got the answer on that or why it never happened 5 or 6 years earlier. Maybe the way you just broke it down, nobody's broke that down to me like that, and I never took time to think about it because I forgot they were in different weight classes. Maybe that's the real reason why it never happened.
Yeah, that's the same. That's the same thing people try to say about Winky Wright and Floyd. They were like, "Oh, Floyd ducked Winky Wright." Well, that fight was never presented itself. People
Yeah,
wanted Floyd to fight Winky, but that was never a fight that was on the daggone table. The same way they try to say Floyd ducked ducked Paul Williams. And Williams came out and said, "No, that fight
yeah,
was never offered to me. It was never offered to Floyd. Floyd had never ducked me."
yeah,
So I mean, a lot
yeah,
of people want to paint the picture of Floyd uh, uh, picking and choosing his fighters or ducking certain fighters. Floyd was never the one to pick. I mean, he was never the one to duck a fight. Floyd got to the point where once he became the money man, he said, "Okay, y'all niggas didn't want to fight me when it was time when I wanted to fight y'all. So then I'm gonna make y'all wait when it's time to fight me now."
Paul Williams was a lie. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, if you're not on the inside, you don't know what's going on. That's why I always have questions versus assuming. 'Cause some people are just assume, yeah, he ducked him. Of course he ducked him. Why wouldn't he ducked him? He didn't want that
Yeah,
smoke, and not all the time that's the case.
yeah, no, no. I didn't see Floyd duck anybody. The only person you can come close to saying Floyd duck was Kell Brook because Kell Brook had the last belt and Floyd had the other three. And Floyd said, "I don't need to fight him. I'm already undisputed." That was the only person that you can come close to saying Floyd duck.
Yeah, yeah, that's about it. But yeah, when I look at Cotto, when I just look at everybody, you start looking at the list of people. What I didn't like is as he got older, I don't want to say he became a gatekeeper, but I started looking at the Pacquiao fight. I started looking at when he fought Canelo, and I'm just like, oh man, what are we doing? And even up to his last fight, I remember going to his last fight that he had when he fought Saddam Ali. But they had that fight at the Garden. I believe that was December of 2027. I mean, excuse me, 2017. And I remember watching that, and I'm like, damn, man, I don't want to see him go out like that. But even, I mean, he's had a great career.
Yeah,
Cotto has
yeah,
had a great career. So
yeah,
I wasn't mad at him. His career was great. Can't nobody say that he ducked. I believe a lot of people ducked him.
yeah.
We just don't
There
we
was
don't hear
definitely a
about
lot of
him.
people. There was definitely a lot of people that ducked him. Like even
Yeah.
Who was it? Who was it that Miguel was trying to fight and they wouldn't fight him at the time that he was trying to fight him? God damn it! I can't. I'm trying to think of who it was. It might have.
I know BC.
Huh?
No, BC said yeah. Margarito took a lot from him. I said yeah, I know he did. He did take a lot from him.
I'm thinking it might have been uh Kermit Citron. I think it was
Oh
Kermit
yeah,
Citron.
yeah. Kermit. Damn, I almost forgot about old Kermit
Yeah,
Centron.
I think Kermit Citron ducked Miguel.
Oh, you would have did you? Yeah, I mean, I would have too. Hell no. It would have been great to see, but that would have went all bad for Kermit. And Kermit wasn't a
Yeah.
bad fighter. I liked him.
No,
I liked.
Kermit was a beast up
Yeah,
until I forgot what fight it was. I forgot. I think I, was it. Did he fight Canelo? It was some fight, and Kermit Citron got beat. Yeah, it was Canelo.
it
Kermit
was
Citron.
Canelo.
Yeah, it was Canelo. If I'm not mistaken, it was Canelo because I remember watching. That was the first time I had seen Canelo. I think that was the first fight that I seen Canelo in, and this was
Yeah.
Canelo was at 47. And I remember because I've been watching Kermit Citron, and I was like, damn, Kermit Citron, he could punch. He was a big puncher, and I was like, Kermit Citron could punch. And then I saw, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Canelo, and I was like, oh, Kermit Citron gonna win this fight, and they Canelo beat the snot out of Kermit Citron. I was like, damn. I think he dropped him like twice. I think he dropped him like twice, maybe three times.
Yeah, Kermit Centron was he was a bad boy. I ain't gonna lie. I remember them HBO days of watching him, and he was definitely Kermit Centron was definitely the truth. I can't call him a bum.
No,
Boy, the
no,
boy could scrap.
he wasn't a bum at the height of his career. He became a washed up fighter towards the end of his career.
Lost twice to, yeah, he did fight Margarito. I was thinking that in my head, Jeff. I was like Canelo. I don't remember Canelo, but I damn sure remember Margarito
It was Margarito.
twice.
I know it was one of I knew it was one of those Mexicans. I mean, it very well could have been.
He
He
said
had something with.
Margarito cheated. He said Margarito cheated twice. He probably did. They just
I'm
didn't
about to
find out
say.
about it back then.
I'm about to say because he got Kermit Citron got the snot beat out of him. It very well could have been something with Margarito gloves. Very well could have been because I was thinking I was remembering. I was like Kermit Citron gonna beat this dude because he got power and he got decent boxing ability. And I remember, yeah, it was Margarito. I remember was it the undercard? It was the undercard of somebody's fight. I can't remember who fight it
I
was,
think
but they
was it a pay per view fight? They was on the undercard of.
I can't
It was
remember who it was.
something probably more.
I remember they was the undercard. I remember they was on the undercard, and I'm watching it. I'm like, yeah, Kermit Citron gonna beat him because this dude just comes straight forward. And Kermit Citron had a little bit of footwork. He didn't have the greatest footwork, but he had decent footwork. He had more footwork than Margarito. And I'm like, he could punch too. I'm like, yeah, he gonna stop this dude. And then as I'm sitting, I'm like, I think Kermit Citron got dropped in the first round. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hold up, this nigga getting beat like a rag doll. Like Kermit Citron was literally getting beat around the ring. I'm like, damn. And
Yeah,
he was never the same after that.
yeah, he wasn't, man. Ain't no telling what Margarito had going on, y'all. I'm not going to. Listen. It ain't my job to try to figure out what he had going on, because I could care less. Because once I found out dude did what he did, um, I didn't like him. But before that, I didn't have a problem with Margarito. I
Um,
had no
I
problem with him.
I didn't have a problem with Margarito. I just knew that he wasn't that good of a fighter because he was like he was like Canelo without the head work. He just comes straight forward. And he had no head movement. His head stayed right there on the line. He had no head movement and he had no boxing ability. He just swung big punches. And I was like, he's a decent fighter, but he gonna get beat up. He go against the right fighter because he ain't got no head movement.
Yeah,
I was never really big on him, and then when I found out he was cheating, I was like, yeah, that makes sense now.
yeah. It's and I don't like that. And I was glad that he got out of boxing. I just wish they would have caught him sooner.
Yeah,
Um, because even after him getting caught in the Shane fight, he should have never made it all the way to the Cotto fight. The Cotto rematch was like 2 years after the Shane fight. I'm like, how is this dude still around? How? Forget paying a fine, forget being suspended. He should be thrown the hell out of here. And I'm like, you still get to make it another 2 years to make money to be able to provide for your family, and you're cheap? Like, this is crazy. We're not just, I mean, what could be worse than a drug cheat? Somebody who's putting something in their wraps, in their gloves.
yeah,
He could have killed Cotto.
yeah.
What if
That's
Cotto
what.
would have never came? What if Cotto would have never came back from that? See, nobody thinks.
If Cotto was a fighter that didn't have defense, he probably would have killed him because he was hitting Cotto with some heavy shots. But Cotto was rolling with a lot of the punches, and a lot of those punches was coming off his glove. But if it was somebody in there that didn't have defense like Cotto, they probably would have ended up in a coma or dead somewhere.
Yeah, they didn't think about that. They didn't think about that. What if that man would have? Cotto could have not necessarily died right then and there in the ring, but what if he would have just went home or on his way to the hospital? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like nobody thought about that shit, and y'all allowed Margarita to fight 2 more years after that. He should have never even like. I understand they didn't catch him until
Like
when he fought Shane, but the Shane fight was in 2009.
like
He
when
fought the
you
rematch with Cotto in 2011. He should have never made it that far.
Yeah, when you get caught for popping dirty, I believe you deserve a second chance. But when you manipulate your glove or you put something foreign in your glove to hurt your opponent, I think you should be kicked out of the sport. Period.
For good. But you know what people say to that, Free? This is how stupid people are. Yeah, some of you people that don't know shit, this is how stupid y'all are. Well, no, man, I don't want to see you take any food out of man's mouth. We're not taking no food out that man's mouth. He's taking his own food out of his mouth.
No, you don't want to take no food out of that man's mouth, but you pop you he potentially could have took food out of that man's whole family's mouth if you'd have killed that man.
Stupid idiots. I hate when people say that. That's why I don't conversate with people when they say that. I don't want to see that man. Man, you ain't paying that man, so what difference does it make?
Right.
You
I
don't care?
mean, like when you do something like that, you just need to be kicked out of the sport. Now, like I said, drug cheat, yeah, you deserve a second chance because everybody make mistakes. You could have
Yeah.
made a mistake and took something that you didn't realize was in it in the supplements you was taking or whatever. Or even if you did know, you wanted a little edge or whatever. Everybody make mistakes, but that is not a mistake. That is intentionally manipulating your glove to cause bodily damage on somebody. When you take a supplement,
Yeah.
you're not causing bodily damage on somebody. You're just trying to give yourself a little more pep in your step. You wanna keep your stamina up. You're not causing bodily harm to nobody. But when you manipulate your glove or you manipulate your hand wraps and stuff like that, you literally trying to hurt somebody.
Yeah. And like I said, Miguel is somebody that we could have been right now. We could have been saying to ourselves right now, rest in peace to the Hall of Famer, Miguel Cotto.
Hmm.
We could have been saying that right now. Like for some of y'all who probably don't know what me and Free is talking about, some of y'all just act like y'all been watching boxing long enough. Go back to that Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margaret. I can't go back to it because for me it's just too hard for me. Now, if he would have lost that fight fair and square, that's something different. But just to know that he was cheating, it makes it hard for me to watch. Because
I
you
mean,
can't get excited about a fight like that. Like Free, you know how you see a fight and you think one man's gonna win, and then this other man wins, and you could deal with it. You like, damn man, he whooped his ass, but he beat him fair and square. Then you turn around a year later and found out that he cheated.
yeah, yeah. That's why I never give Tyson Fury the credit for the second win over Wilder. I don't when you cheat to win, I don't give you credit for that win. I don't give
No,
you credit. That's just like anybody else. If you took something like Canelo had took Computerol, if he would have got into a fight and would have won, and it came out the next day that he was on Computerol, I wouldn't have gave him credit if he won that fight. I wouldn't
no,
have gave him no credit. No, you cheated to win. Just like anybody else. If you anybody that get caught or something is in their system the day after they fought, or they took the drug test the day of the fight, and the drug test comes back that it was something in their system, that fight needs to be taken off their record. That win needs to be taken off. And they put it as a no contest. Fuck the no contest. Take it, put
yeah,
it down as a loss, and give the other person the win.
yeah, yeah. And I don't understand. I just don't understand
Because
how that
I
works.
mean, that's what they do in the Olympics. When you get caught cheating, they take your gold medal from you, or your silver medal, whatever medal you got. They take it from you and they give it to the next place person. So if I was in first place and I got caught cheating, they take that gold medal from me and give it to the person that won the silver medal. That silver medal goes to the third place, and that third place goes to the person that came in fourth place. They take the whole win away from me. They don't just say, "Oh, you lost. It's a no contest, and I get to keep the gold medal." No, that shit gets taken away from you.
You,
They take that gold
you,
medal from you.
you know
They need
what,
to do the
Josh?
same thing with boxing.
For a man that was never knocked out, when that happened, I just thought, yo, he caught Burchek with a lucky punch. Then when the whole shit came out with Valdez, I said, oh, here we go again. Here we go. I'm not surprised. Not surprised with these, but these dudes be suckers, man. These dudes be suckers because if you can't beat a man fair and square, then I'd rather you not even just take the fight, even though people might call you a duck. And that's why a lot of these people do it. I don't want to be labeled a duck. I don't want the media out here talking about me. I'm just going to take the fight, but I'm just going to have to take a little something extra to make it look like I'm better than what I really am.
No,
That's foul.
no. I mean, if you came in there on a bad day, it was a bad day. Fuck it. I mean, you live to fight another day. Come back, fight them in a rematch, and win. That's
You
why
heard what
I
you
have
say?
no I have I
Live.
have no problem with people putting rematch clauses in their record, because who knows? You might come in there on a bad day, and that person come on a good day, and he beat you. Okay, you got a rematch. Now you can go ahead and fight him again and come back better. That's why I don't fight against people putting a rematch clause in. If they want a rematch, give that man a rematch.
Yeah. Even if we
It's,
feel like the person, um, if we feel like the second thing, if we feel like it's going to happen twice, it don't matter. Everybody
no,
deserves their rematch. Give them to
right.
them.
And if you that much better than them, then you should be able to beat them twice. It shouldn't be just a fluke win. You
Yeah.
should be able to beat them twice if you're that much better than. That's why when they were like, oh, uh, 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 um, Earl doesn't deserve a rematch. Yes, he does. They put it in the contract. He deserves a rematch. Well, it's going to end up the same way. Well, if it end up the same way, it end up the same way. But that man deserves a rematch, because who knows? Like I said, I've seen a lot of fights where a man got beat up and then he go in a rematch and he comes back and he's the victorious one. So just because he get beat up in one fight doesn't mean he's gonna get beat up in both fights.
Yeah. It's it's sad how people just don't. I mean, you're right. Melo got caught before the fight. Yeah, and it's just that just like I said, physically and mentally that messed Cotto up.
Because I know if it was me, I put myself in the fighter's shoes. If I had a rematch clause And I came in there and I lost, and I knew that I had a bad fight. I had a bad night, and I know I can fight better than what I did. Nigga, I want my goddamn rematch. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck
Oh
how
yeah.
bad you beat me up. You could have knocked me out in the first round. I don't give a fuck. I want my rematch because I know I had a bad night. I know I
Yeah.
fight better than that. I want my rematch. If you beat me the second time, then you the better man.
You the better man. Ain't nothing I can do. Some people just have your number. Some people have your number. I
Yeah.
mean, did we not watch rest in peace, the late great Vernon Forrest beat the snot out of Shane Mosley twice. Not
Yep.
once, but twice. And I said to myself, well, damn, Shane. Then I heard he was doing them greasy in the amateurs.
Yeah.
So it's like some people just got your number.
Yeah. Shane, he beat Shane, and the dude that beat Vernon, Shane beat him. Who was the dude? What was the dude name?
Ricardo Mayorga.
Yeah, Ricardo Mayorga. Ricardo Mayorga beat Vernon Forrest twice,
Yeah, that's
and
crazy, isn't it?
Shane Mosley beat Mayorga twice.
Ain't that crazy? It
Yeah,
ain't that crazy though. He
they
smoked. He
that's
smoked
why we say
Ricardo twice.
that's the perfect example of the triangle theory does not work.
Yeah, kind of like if you look at Ali and Frazier and Foreman, look how that went.
Yep, yep. Ali not Foreman clear to the other side of the goddamn ring. But when Foreman got in there with Frazier, Foreman whooped Frazier ass. When Frazier got in there with Ali, Frazier whooped Ali ass.
Hey, did you ever see a man get hit hard and do a jump? When Foreman hit Frazier, the man jumped.
No, yeah, no. Have you ever seen a man get hit so hard that this nigga start doing a backstroke and he's standing up and not in water? That nigga Muhammad Ali hit that nigga Foreman with that motherfucker punch. That nigga started doing a backstroke, and I'm like, this nigga not even in the water. He's standing up. That man started doing a backstroke. I'm like, oh shit, this
He did
nigga
a
Foreman.
backstroke.
I thought
Yo,
that
freak.
nigga
You
was.
an idiot,
I
yo.
thought that nigga was practicing for the swimming team for the Olympics.
Hey, hey, but even though we laughing about it, but it's true. It's true though. It's true.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And none of them guys cheated. None
Not
of
that
them.
we know of. Not that we know of. That's
Well,
why everybody like I heard somebody say, "Oh well, Ali was on PEDs." Nigga, how you know? Or somebody said he was on PEDs. Nigga, how
somebody
do they
said
know? No,
half of the people that
what?
was around when he was around was
See,
not even like no disrespect. Half of the people that
e-
was around when he was around not even
even if,
alive today.
even if they was around, what people don't realize. See, this how stupid people are. Testing for PEDs didn't come into effect until the late '80s. So
Yeah.
everybody could have been on PEDs. We would never know because they didn't start testing for PEDs until the late '80s when it came out in the Olympics. That was the
I
first time
mean,
they started testing for PEDs.
you had even in that time, even in the 70s and 80s, and maybe before then, but for what I know from looking at stuff and reading, 70s and the 80s, you had wrestlers that was on shit.
No, like I said, everybody was on something back in the day because they wasn't testing for anything. It wasn't until the Olympics. I think it was '86, if I'm not mistaken. They
Yeah.
started testing for PEDs in the Olympics, and then that's when they started bringing it to basketball, football, boxing, and baseball. But that was the late '80s.
Damn, Queen stupid.
He said Victor Conti strikes again. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's just, I mean, but despite all that, Miguel Cotto had a great career. I
Yeah,
can never say I never watched the Miguel Cotto fight where I got bored. It was
I wish I
trash.
still, I wish I still had my daggone notes that I did on the World Series debate because the fighter that I had was Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto won a whole lot of shit in the amateurs. Like I think it was the Pan Am Games,
Yeah,
the Caribbean Games. He was the first Puerto Rican to win a title at 147.
yeah.
It was a lot of stuff that Miguel Cotto did that a lot of people don't even realize or they don't pay attention to that Miguel Cotto was the first one to do as a Puerto Rican.
Now they don't realize it, and I was never the one who jumped on the bandwagon, but that's always been Cotto's always been my guy, always been, and that's why this shirt right here means so much to me because this was from his last fight that he had, and that was important to me. You know what I'm saying? Because when I found out that was going to be his last fight, I'm like, yo, I gotta go. You know what I mean? And that was an honor and pleasure. Yes, I didn't like the outcome, but I was okay with him leaving, even though he lost. But he was still going to leave a legend. He was still going to leave a Hall of Famer, and he did so much in the sport. And I'm happy, and just to see that he's around still, and he has his own
Yeah.
promotion, and he's doing this thing out in Puerto Rico. I'm not mad at that man.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not mad at all.
I'm not mad at
For
that man. That man
for
made a
what?
lot of money in boxing. He was able to take care of his family, and he's still making money. See, what he's doing now is what every retired fighter should do. You don't see him out in Puerto Rico with a cup in his hand, or he begging somebody for money. Man, that man ain't never got to do nothing for the rest of his life. He's Gucci.
Nope. No, actually, what he's doing right now is in the sport of boxing in Puerto Rico. He teamed up with a company to bring the eyes to the Puerto Rican fighters, the young Puerto Rican fighters.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so
He's
yeah,
helping a lot of he's helping a lot of them out there.
he's doing a lot in the sport of boxing for people that's not. Matter of fact, I got it right here. I got my notes from the daggone knockout debate
Okay, yeah, yeah,
on
because
Miguel
yeah,
Cotto.
we was just saying you would have to go back to the videos and find it. All right, you got it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I got it right here. So
All right,
Miguel Cotto. Hold on, here we go. Let me go to Miguel Cotto.
Jay
Let's
Gibson,
go
what's up?
to Morel.
Smash my like button, y'all.
Okay,
Weigh
here you go.
in.
Miguel Cotto won one. Oh shit, that's not it. This is it right here. That's Antonio Barrero. God damn it. Where is it at? I know it's in these notes right here because this is my notes from that debate. God damn. That's David Benavidez,
Damn, you know how
David
to cook?
Morrell. That's Shane Mosey. Oh, what the hell? No,
I
that's
know
not
what.
it. Nope. You know what? I think that page is on another page. Yep, that's on another page. It's not in here. I thought
Well,
I
how
had it
many
in here.
pages you got, man?
I got a lot. No, I was in the World Series debate, nigga. I made it all the way to the I was the third place winner. I made it all the way to the semifinals. Out of 32 people that was in the World Series debate, I made it third place.
What's going on? Wise understanding, my brother. My brother.
What's going
Yo,
on?
I'm about to do a draft, my guy. I'm about to start
Yeah,
something on here.
I got notes on David Benavidez, David Morrell, Eric Morales, Shane Mosey. Cause like I said, I got notes on all these guys. Like I got notes on Larry Holmes.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
I'm gonna tell you now, Free. You could expect to see me these videos you see me doing now when I'm bringing these Hall of Famers back, or
yep.
certain fighters back. You could
Mhm.
expect me to, you could expect me, even though it'd be other fights that's coming up. You could expect to see me do this a lot with fighters, bringing a lot
November
of Hall of Famers back.
November 10th, 2007. Unanimous loss to Miguel Cotto. Shane Mosley lost to Miguel Cotto in November 10th,
Yeah, yeah.
2007.
MSG. That was the day. My son was born the day before that, November 9th. Yep, can't forget November 10th. Can't forget it. I didn't get to talk about. Did I get to talk about that this year? I think I was going to talk. I think I was getting ready. I think I was talking about it, but my video got interrupted because we were talking about something else. I didn't even get to that video. I didn't get to it. So
Yeah, yeah, I got those notes in another book. It's not in this book. It's in another book.
well, that's all right. We got time. But you can expect to see me do a lot of videos, like I said about these Hall of
Oh
Famers and
shoot!
certain
If
fighters.
you want to do Larry Holmes, I got all the notes on Larry Holmes.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit you up, and I know you probably got a busload of fighters. You probably got more. You're just not saying who else you got, but you probably got a
Uh,
busload of more fighters. But I want to have more chop ups like
you
this
know
about.
all of Larry Holmes' notable wins. 1978, he got a 15 round unanimous decision over Ken Norton. 1979, he got an 11th round knockout over Ernie Shavers. 1980, he got a knockout over Muhammad Ali. 1981, Trevor Burke, 15 rounds, unanimous decision. 1981, third round knockout, Leon Spence. 1982, 13th round knockout, Jerry Cooney.
Oh,
1983, 12 round unanimous decision over Tim Witherspoon. 1984, 10th round knockout over Bone Crusher Smith. 1992, 12th round unanimous decision over Ray Mercer. That man was the WBC champ.
uh, Kui, you said what kind of draft? I'm gonna talk to y'all after about it. I think it's something that we did before, but for some reason it got stopped. It got called to a halt. I don't know why, but I came up with something. I'm gonna let y'all know. Oh, D Free, he'll be back. I came up with something, Kui. I think it's something different. It gives the show a different vibe. It might give people other things. It might give people an idea of doing something, but I don't care about other people. Um, I have an idea. So when I say draft, it's gonna be something a little different that I have been thinking about this for about 2 or 3
No.
days.
Oh, like I was saying, 1978, Larry Holmes was the WBC champion all the way up until 1984 when he dropped the belt and became the IBF champion, the first IBF champion. That man had 16 title defenses for the WBC, never lost it.
You know what? I never realized how much disrespect was thrown at him until I watched the tail of the tape with him and Jerry Cooney and how they just boy they didn't want to give that man credit for nothing. They was giving Larry a hard time, man. They mistaked him for what he said when he walked in. They would announce him as something. I forgot what fight it was, and I said, "Damn, man, they didn't give that man no type of credit."
Nah, no, they ain't give him no credit, none whatsoever.
But when he fought Cooney, boy, he beat the boy. Shit, he beat the
Yep.
snot out. But yeah, I got these old, like I said, I got these. I'm not
Oh,
gonna say old. I got these legendary fighters. I'm gonna
and,
start
and,
doing.
and go into Wise. Was it Wise? Who else was talking about David Benavidez? I got my notes on the David Benavidez versus David Morrell debate as well. Y'all ain't gonna like that one.
Boy,
Dude
well,
never dude never showed up for that debate. I had that debate. He ain't show up for that. Oh no, he did. He did show up, and I smoked his ass. That was Get the Smoke. Get the Smoke was debating for David Benavidez and I had David Morrell, and I smoked his ass in that debate.
Well, 2024 gonna be a long year for y'all.
Dog, do y'all realize David Morrell as an amateur was 135-2 as an amateur?
Who was 35-2?
No, David Morrell was 135-2.
He was 135-2.
And
So you
two
tell
in
me
the amateurs.
he only lost 2 fights out of 135? That's pretty damn good.
Out of 137, he only lost 2.
That's crazy though. That's crazy. I mean, your man was no joke as an amateur.
None, not at all.
He was nothing to play with.
I keep trying to tell people, like, niggas be wanting to debate me. I'm like, dog, y'all fucking with the wrong one, dog. Y'all fucking with the wrong one. I'm trying to tell you, I study this.
I stay in my lane, bro. That's why people be like, yo,
I study this.
Listen,
fucking with the wrong one when it comes to the debate.
You'll be a part of no debates. I don't need to be a part of no damn debates. Listen, man, sometime, man, if you go on debate, you got to have all your notes. Because if not, you're just going to get embarrassed. Who the hell wants to get embarrassed?
What's going on, Dr. Mark?
Dr. Mark, what's going on? Happy holidays to you and yours. Loma was, yeah, well.
Queen was there at the debate. She was like, you sure did smoke his ass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's.
That's why I told BBO, I said, BBO, you don't want to fuck with me when it comes to debate. He was like, nah. He said, nah. I saw it the other night when we was on the channel. He was like, I see what they talking about when they said this nigga D Free really be debating. No, I'm trying to tell you, I ain't the one you want to fuck with. You better come with your facts.
Unless you have it all together, can't be out here trying to debate, man. That's why I stay in my lane. I don't fuck it. Listen, I'm Gucci. Not because I feel like, oh, I'm gonna lose. There's just certain things you got to have together when you come into a debate. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your facts. You got to have your proof of what you're talking about. If you don't have all that, you ain't got no business getting involved in the debate. Some people just do it to say that they was up there. You know what I'm saying? Some of these idiots you see go over there to BFTB, some of these idiots, I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Hey, BC, you ain't the only one. A lot of people told me they believe that I won that debate that I lost. They believe that I beat King Boxeologist.
Lord,
A lot of people believe I won that debate.
She said more than a drunk man trying to get off the porch. I'm done. I'm done with you, Queen.
But yeah, I mean, I like talking. I like having a boxing debate when you know what you're talking about. If you don't know what you're talking about, it's pointless having a debate against me. You can have a debate with somebody else, but against me, it's pointless because for one, you're not talking on facts, and for two, you only giving me your opinion. You're not gonna win with a debate against me on just opinions. If you got some facts to back up your opinion, then we could talk.
Yeah, especially
I don't have no problem with a good boxing debate.
But see, my thing is, even if you're beating the person, right? You're beating the person, and they still want to try to argue a point. I'm like, you can't argue no point, dog. You lost.
He gonna say that nigga Wise gonna say I watched The Great Debaters. That's what motivated me. Actually, I've never seen that movie. I've never seen The Great Debaters.
Nah, me neither.
I'm not a drama type person. I like horror, comedy, and action. I don't like drama. I sit down and watch a drama movie with my wife if it's something she want to watch. I sit down and watch it with her, but I'm not into those type of movies. I don't like drama like that.
Josh, you know what? You ain't got to do your homework. You know, they ain't got to do their homework when they come over messing with. They can come over here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it'll be your funeral.
They ain't gotta do their homework, but when they come over here, but after they leave, they're gonna be like, man, I need to go do some homework.
Like I said, I have to watch it. Denzel was in it. Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if you ain't got it together, don't be trying to come up here and piece up somebody. You can't piece up nobody.
He gonna say D for you all about the drama. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Um,
I'm about the action.
well, I tell you what, you just don't know what you're gonna get coming to D3. You don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what you're gonna get, but just be prepared. Have your bulletproof vest on, put your seatbelt on.
I'm trying to say, I'm all about action. I'm not about the drama. You bring the drama, I'm gonna give you action.
I tell people this, Josh, especially when you come over here messing with us, you better have it. Because it's not about being the best debater. You don't have to be the best debater, but what you're saying has to make sense and it has to add up. Everything has to be. You got like D3. You got to have your notes. You don't have them written down. You better have it up here.
See,
A lot of
yeah, I'm not the best. I'm not the best debater,
you
but
try.
I'm like Miguel Cotto. I could tangle with the best. I might not be the best, but I could tangle with the best.
A lot of these dudes you see get up here on these channels and they debating and arguing. A lot of them just doing that shit for show, bro. I'm telling you, because they lose, and when they lose, in the back of their mind, they know they lost, but they still trying to entertain the conversation that they lost already. You lost it, bruh. Move on.
Yeah,
Okay, so let me ask you. So you think if he would have? No, you don't get to ask me nothing else. You lost. Debate over. It's over.
yeah, nah, yeah. I mean, like I
Texas.
said, I I have no problem when you come and you think you know. I have no problem showing you what you thought was true ain't true. I have no problem showing you the facts because everybody don't know. They hear somebody and they believe what that person is saying is the truth. But a lot of time, the people that you listen to, they don't show you the facts. They don't show you the proof. I ain't got no problem showing you the facts and the proof. And if I'm wrong, I will admit, hey, I was wrong. I've done it a couple of times. When I was wrong about something, I say, hey, I was wrong. You're right.
Yeah. Then sometimes you gotta let people know they ain't got all the answers neither. Some
Dr. Mark.
people think they got the answers and they ain't got the answers. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So just come.
charisma can win the debates, but it's only about the charisma can only take you so far because you can have charisma, but if you ain't got no facts behind those charisma, it ain't gonna win shit toward coming against me. You can have all the charisma you want if you ain't got no facts, it ain't gonna win shit.
Yeah.
Like boxeologist, he won because he had charisma and he had some facts with it. He didn't just have charisma. He didn't know how to just talk to the crowd. He had some facts behind what he was saying. I believe my facts were stronger. I was hitting the point more than he was, but he had the charisma and the judges liked what he was putting up. So I ain't got no problem with it. Like I said, he had facts to what he was saying. I can't say he was lying about nothing. He had facts to what he was saying.
We said he was playing videos.
Yeah, he was playing little videos here and there. Yeah. But like I said, he had facts to back up his charisma. So if he ain't had no facts, all that playing the videos and all that extra stuff he was doing, it wouldn't have got him nowhere with me. But he had some facts to back up what he was saying. And the charisma took the judges' minds off of what the question was because that one question where they gave him that round, which I should have won, which was who came from the golden era. Was it Lennox Lewis or was it Larry Holmes? Who had the best golden era?
Do that. Don't do that.
Larry
Don't do that. Don't do that. Free. Ooh, say that for another.
Larry Holmes, without a doubt, had the best golden era, without a doubt. Every heavyweight that fights, you compare them to the era of Larry Holmes, Muhammad Ali, and those guys, George Foreman, Ken Norton, Joe Frazier. You compare those heavyweights to those. So no matter you compare the heavyweights now to Lennox Lewis,
I got some
but
stuff
even
coming.
Lennox, huh?
I said I got some. See what you talking about? These are stuff that I got coming up too. Like when I told you I got stuff coming up about the Hall of Fame and all. I got some stuff coming up for you, but I'm gonna need you participating. It's about to get hot on this side. It's about to get hot on this side. I'm gonna need you because you got the notes. You are the artist,
No,
and you
I
are the
mean,
artist.
this is what I do. This is what I do. Like I said, a lot of people don't realize. Man, I've been following boxing for like 35 years. I'm 47 years old. I've been following boxing. Actually, I've been following boxing for 41 years because the first fight I ever went to, I was 6 years old, which was the daggone Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvin Marvis Hagler. That was the first fight my father ever took me to. I was 6 years old when that fight happened.
Out of all fights in America, boy, you went to the
I
fights
mean,
of.
I had to. My father and my mother was a classmate with Sugar Ray Leonard. So of course we was backing Sugar Ray Leonard from the beginning.
I didn't know that they were classmates with him.
Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard lived next door to my mother. He lived next door to my mother. I,
Oh, that.
I was friends with Sugar Ray Leonard's son, Sugar Ray Leonard Jr. Ray Leonard Jr. I was friends with him. He went to the high school right next to my high school, which is down the street. He went to Roosevelt High School. I went to Duval High School, and they literally right down the street from each other. I knew Sugar Ray Leonard before he was the big money man. I knew Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, my mother and my father, they was classmates with Sugar Ray Leonard. My mother dated Sugar Ray Leonard a long time ago. For she said about a month. They dated for like a month.
I ain't gonna just say that like we didn't just hear that free. Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hey man, that's dope. To live next door to him, man, that's crazy, man. That's legendary. You can have stories that people don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I've been following boxing for 41 years. That's why I'm like, when I hear people say, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about," I'm like, "Nigga, do you know how long I've been following boxing? How long I've been studying this game? I got family that fights in this game. I got a nephew that's coming up in the game.
Oh yeah.
I follow this shit on a regular basis.
Yeah, that's why that nephew, so the world knows who he is. Got to get him on here, man. Got to get nephew on here. I need nephew, so I need nephew to.
Nigga, I gave you his mother Instagram.
I need him to stop signing autographs for a second. I don't need him. I need him to just quit signing autographs for a second and come over here. So I'm gonna have to reach out to him. I'm gonna tell him I need him just to not be a superstar for one day.
I already told my sister that some people gonna be reaching out to talk to Dre.
Got the info. I'm gonna be reaching out. So I'm glad you told her that. So she'll be like, "Who is this weirdo coming into my?"
I already told my sister because when we was at his amateur fight, I told her I was putting them on Instagram. I mean, I was putting them on YouTube. I was like, they're gonna watch them on YouTube. I was shooting it live while we was at the fight. But I already told his mother and his father. I said people gonna be reaching out to speak to him. I was like, just let Dre know that they friends of mine.
Yeah,
we call him Dre because his father's Andre Senior, he's Andre Junior. So we call him Dre.
Yeah, I don't want him to be like, who are these people? And I don't want him to feel like it's any pressure. You know me, I ask simple questions, man. I ain't with all that trying to make somebody sit up here and sweat. You know, I don't do all that, man. I don't be having time for all that. But yeah, we're gonna be reaching out there. But yeah, that's dope. But I got some I might have to hit you with Queen and let y'all know. I got something that I'm thinking about doing. Something to start the new year with.
Yeah.
Make it different. Make it
at Miguel real quick.
Yes.
If Miguel Cotto was fighting in this era, where you think he would be ranked at right now?
Does the weight matter?
No, at his weight class, 47 or 54. Because he started off at 47 and then he moved up to 54. So at either one of those weight classes.
I can tell you this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan of him. I know he'll be top five.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, be ahead.
I can see him top five.
I can't say who would be ahead of him on that list. No, you know what? Shit, no, because when I'm looking at 47 today, and no disrespect to Barrios, no disrespect, to Boots. Yeah, I would probably say he would be. Yeah, he'd probably be at number one, number three. But
That's why I was about to ask you next. How
yeah,
you think Boots would match up to Miguel? The Miguel that we know in his prime.
it would be difficult. It would be very difficult for Boots. Very difficult. Very difficult.
What
Cotto,
about what about Bud and Earl?
God damn you, D3, I hate you.
See, I think Earl and Miguel, woo, that's a banger.
Um, One thing about Cotto that I loved about him, he was going to take you out your comfort zone. So whatever you were used to doing, he was going to disturb all that. And I'm not saying he would beat Spence or Crawford, but he would have made it very uncomfortable for them. I know that he would have made it very uncomfortable for them.
I
And he
think
was a
and
he
see
was a perfect fighter too.
see the thing is like with Miguel's style, I think him and Earl, that's a 50-50 fight, but him versus Bud, I think Miguel will beat Bud. I
And
saw
remember,
I saw what Miguel did to Floyd. I saw what Miguel did to Floyd, and Floyd is the best defensive fighter I have ever seen.
yeah.
So, and I don't think Bud defense is on the level, nowhere near the level of Floyd. And I saw what Miguel did to Floyd. I think Miguel will beat Bud.
Cotto loses to Spence and Buzz and Boo. Oh, Jay Gibson. Oh, so you saying he don't beat none of them? Come on, we got to give Cotto some type of credit.
Nah, no, hell, I don't think they know Miguel from in his prime. I think they looking at Miguel at his later years. You got to look at Miguel in his prime.
You have to go back to prime.
Go back and watch Miguel when he fought Shane Mosey.
Even you can go back further than that, before he even started getting the big fights. Just go back, y'all. Go back. Go back to 2 3 years to getting the big fights before Zab came in, before Shane came in, before Margarito came in. Then go to that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Miguel was a different level. Like Miguel was a straight animal. Like Miguel literally. Oh, I think it's a 50-50 fight with Earl, but I wouldn't be too far fetched and think that Miguel will beat Earl. I think he'll beat Earl and Bud in his prime.
That body work for me, and we know Miguel would tear that body up. How would they
Yeah,
react to his punches? That's the problem.
yeah, and and see that's why I say it's a 50-50 fight with Earl because they fight a similar style. Both Miguel and Earl fight a similar style, but I think Miguel is more ferocious with his style than Earl is, or that than Earl was, because Earl don't fight the same style he fought when he fought Kell Brook.
Hey, D3, I'm about to get them right now. Let me ask you something, and you can participate in this too. If y'all had to see a pay-per-view with Cotto, not Cotto today, but Cotto in his prime, if there was a pay-per-view going on right now, who would y'all want to see him in that pay-per-view with? Bud, Spence, or Boots. Now, mind you, we talking about in the prime. We ain't talking about taking Cotto out of retirement. We know that shit ain't happening. The prime one. What y'all want to see?
Oh, in his prime, it's gonna be Earl and Miguel, because you know you're gonna get an action packed fight.
That one would be stupid.
It's gonna be action packed. It's gonna be nonstop punches thrown,
Hey, John,
nonstop.
look, everybody says Spence. Sheesh.
Yeah, it's
Damn
gonna
it,
be action packed. It's gonna be
Spence.
action packed. That's gonna be nonstop punches being thrown. Because whenever Earl stop throwing punches, Miguel gonna be throwing punches. Whenever Miguel stop, Earl gonna be throwing. It's gonna be nonstop punches being thrown.
Now you say he'll stop. Earl will stop throwing punches. Something one fight that made you say that, or you just going off experience of what you've seen Spence do?
Say that again.
Is it something for you to say what you just said? Was it something in the Bud fight that made you say that, or you just speaking of experience from watching
No, no,
Spence?
no, no. I didn't say he would stop Earl on punches. I said
And was it something that you saw, or you just saying, from your experience of watching Cotto?
no. I know that's how Cotto fights.
Yeah,
That's how Cotto fights. He when you're not throwing punches, he's throwing punches.
they both gonna
So
have.
it's gonna be non punches.
Well, I could see Spence looking the way he did after the Bud fight against Cotto, busting because Cotto will bust you up. Cotto will definitely
Hey,
bust you.
I'm all you got to do is go look at Floyd after after the Makoto fight, and this was a later Makoto. This wasn't the prime Cotto. This was a later Miguel Cotto. Go look at Floyd. Look how he looked after that fight.
At
Bud, Spence, Boots, none of them have the defense that Floyd got.
correct me if I'm wrong, Free. At that time, didn't Cotto already had lost to Canelo?
Yeah, he already lost to Canelo. That's what I'm saying. Look at that. That wasn't a prime Miguel Cotto. That
No,
wasn't
sir.
a prime Miguel Cotto.
People thought he should have been. Some people thought he should have been retired then. A lot of people thought he should have been retired then. But hey, you know what I mean? He carried on. But yeah, to see Cotto at 47 today, yeah. And I couldn't. And check this out. Now I'm about to ruffle some feathers. Now check this out. Now, before you stay with me on this one, you check
I
this.
already know where you're going. He will be undisputed.
No, hold on. How many people would be quick to leave 40 to go to 47, knowing that he's up there? Could you see Bill Haney and them saying, "Yeah, we're gonna go up there, knock on Cotto's door next"?
Oh no, no, I don't see nobody from 40 going up there to fight Miguel next. Nobody. I don't care if you Devin Haney. I don't care if you was Boots at the time. I mean, if you was Bud at the time. I don't care if you was Tank Davis. Ain't nobody going up there to fight Miguel Cotto in their first fight at 47. Nobody. Nobody.
Mm-mm. So 'cause I'm thinking about that now, right? Since we talking about it, I'm like, a lot of
No,
guys.
where I thought you was going at, I thought you was going at 54. If Miguel was fighting at 54 right now, Miguel will be undisputed.
Um, shit.
He will be undisputed. I saw how Jamel Charlo looked against Brian Castano the first fight. That Jamel Charlo, if he would have fought that way against Miguel Cotto, that Jamel Charlo gets stopped.
So I guess it ain't no argument that Miguel definitely would have stomped Tim Zoo.
Man, Tim Tszyu don't make it past 6. Tim Tszyu ain't making it past 6.
God damn, free boy, you don't cut nobody
Look,
no slack.
have you ever seen Miguel Cotto stop? Miguel Cotto's never been stopped.
People would say the margarita, but I hate to count that. I can't count that.
I'm not counting no cheats. I'm not counting no
Yeah,
cheats. Miguel Cotto's never been stopped.
yeah, I can't count that. That's a cheat. I'm not counting that. But no, But no, but when you think about it, at 54, yeah, he definitely would have. Yeah, he definitely would have ran through the. He'd have ran through the division, and I hate to say that. I love my man Eric Lubin, but I don't think it would have worked out. Um.
Dog, he stopped Ursa Lubin in the third round.
Oh damn. Sheesh.
I saw how Ursa Lubin fought daggone the Frankenstein. No, he gets stopped in the third round. When Ursa Lubin got dropped, when he got back up, Miguel Cotto would have finished him off.
And even Tony Harrison, it wouldn't have worked out. It wouldn't have worked out.
Tony Harrison don't have enough stamina.
Yeah.
Soon as his stamina slows down, Miguel Cotto is fucking him up. Now Tony Harrison might be able to outbox him for a few rounds, but soon as his stamina slows down, man, Miguel Cotto's fucking him up.
The problem is with Tony is, right, after a while he get to playing with you. And Cotto's not the guy that you can start dancing with and doing all that. You're not gonna win that. You're not gonna win that. That's a recipe for disaster. So yeah, 54, 47, even if we take Cotto and bring him down to 40, he's still a problem. Either way you look at it. But yeah, he definitely would have been undisputed. Ain't no doubt about that.
No, he would have been right now. If he was fighting, he would be undisputed. Jermell Charlo would have never got the undisputed title. He would have never got it.
Cotto would have been one.
I like Jermell Charlo as a fighter, but he would have never got it. No, not going against Miguel. No, that's why I said a lot of people look at these fighters like, oh, this fighter is better than those fighters back in the day. No, y'all don't understand what those fighters went through back in the day. Y'all understand. A lot of these fighters couldn't go 15 rounds if they had to. They couldn't go 15 rounds. They barely can go 12 now.
Man, look, some of them get to the 6, 7 round and you see them huffing and puffing.
Yeah, they barely can go 12. Them niggas couldn't go 15 rounds. Fighting in the era with Muhammad Ali and them fighting 15 rounds, they wouldn't be able to do it.
They out here smoking cigarettes before the fights. Out of breath and all that. He gets to the 5th, 6th round, barely can breathe. Yeah, but AJ Gibson, let me tell you something, man. For people that don't know, just go back and look at some.
Brian Castano only lost to Jermell, but trust and believe, he would get beat to death, as my co-host say, against Miguel Cotto. He would get beat to death against Miguel Cotto.
Beat to death. Yeah. Even a guy like Brian Mendoza, I like him. Like the guy, but it's a lot of them that just wouldn't be able to do nothing with Cotto. Cotto was just something different. Kids out there and you're listening and you don't know. I heard of Cotto. I heard him and seeing is two different things.
That's what it is. Everybody said what people don't realize, like everybody said that Canelo Alvarez took Floyd Mayweather style and learned from Floyd Mayweather style. No, the hell he didn't. He learned from Miguel Cotto. If you look at Canelo Alvarez style, he fights like Miguel Cotto, only upper body move. The only difference between Miguel Cotto and Canelo Alvarez, Miguel Cotto can box if he have to box. He can box if he has to. But Miguel Cotto, he used the upper body movement. He would come straight forward and use upper body movement when he would fight. He would move his head. He would duck under punches. Miguel Cotto used the upper body movement. That's what Canelo does now. He used the same style that Miguel Cotto uses. He didn't use the style that Floyd uses because he don't do the shoulder roll or none of that. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, he learned from Floyd." No, he really didn't. He learned from Miguel Cotto. When he fought Miguel Cotto, he started using that side to side head movement and ducking under punches. He got that from Miguel Cotto because Canelo would just come straight forward. He didn't have no head movement.
Yeah. I'm sitting here now and I'm like, I know you said Spence, right? And I'm sitting here thinking now and I'm like, what if it came to a point where Spence didn't take that fight and it came down between Boots and Cotto?
I don't know.
Why you put me in this predicament, Free? Damn you. Oh, damn, man. Because if you think about it, nobody want to smoke with Boots, right? Nobody.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Josh Sanders. He did drain Miguel, and then came in there like damn near 190. Yeah, he
Oh, he
did.
knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. And you know what's so funny? That still happens to this day with fighters. Still happens. Somebody's always looking to drain somebody, and then they come in there heavier than what they supposed to.
Hold up. Then yeah, Miguel fought Canelo at 47. He fought
That
Canelo at 47 because Miguel was at 54 and Canelo brought him down to 47.
total body work. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Him and Boots at 47 would have been stupid because
I
nobody
I
fought.
don't think I see Boots getting beat up. Like all I keep remembering is Boots when he fought Antoine. And Antoine didn't allow Boots to be athletic. And that's what Miguel Cotto do. Miguel Cotto don't allow you to be able to use your movement. He cuts the ring off very well. He cuts the ring off very well. He doesn't allow you to be athletic. That's what Floyd. That was the problem Floyd had. Floyd couldn't be athletic and move around the ring. Miguel cut that off from him. And so I don't. I see Boots getting beat up. He might not stop Boots, but I see him getting beat up.
Yeah.
Oh, 54. Oh, but he put a rehydration clause in.
Probably. I don't. I have to go
Probably.
back. I have to go back to that time because it was so much going on at that time, man. It's hard to keep up with what was going on at the time. That's why I can almost cool. Yeah, man. He always did. He stayed doing a lot of stuff.
I wonder why. I wonder why Miguel was Miguel fighting at the time of Oscar De La Hoya.
Yes.
Why they never fought?
Shit.
The Oscar duck Miguel.
Yeah,
I'm a
because when
I'm a ask Oscar when we have that interview. I'm gonna ask him.
free don't
I'm gonna
don't
ask
you?
him why didn't him and Miguel never fight?
Oh my God! And
Matter
they,
of fact, I'm gonna write that down. That's one of the questions I'm gonna ask Oscar
you know,
when we have that interview. I'm writing that down right now.
you know
I'm writing
what?
that joint down right now.
Yellow
That's one of the questions I'm gonna ask Oscar with my
the
pen
pack.
at.
I think after the Pacquiao fight, um, Oscar retired, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he ever made a comeback after that. No, that's a good question. Why? Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. That's a good question.
I'm gonna ask him. I'm writing that shit down right now. I'm asking him.
Write that down. Write that down right now. Yeah, yeah. That's a question. That's questions. Why didn't you and Miguel Cotto never? Why did y'all never fight? Yeah, yeah. That would be. And that's not to take away from the opponents that De La Hoya is for, because De La Hoya resume is crazy. No matter what we might think of De La Hoya as a promoter, no matter what y'all think about his personality, one thing I could say, his resume is crazy. Can't lie. His resume is disgusting. That man has fought
Yep.
every. It was probably one or two people that y'all might have felt he ducked. Whatever, it don't matter. His resume is crazy though. Hey, ask him if he had the opportunity. Would he fought?
I'm writing that down.
Would he would have fought Canelo if he had?
Huh?
I'd have asked Oscar if you'd have had the opportunity to fight Canelo. Would you take it?
Who?
Oscar.
Oscar? Oh, I think Oscar said he wanted to fight Canelo at one time.
Yeah, man. I think he was capping.
I think Oscar in his prime. I think he'll beat Canelo.
Oh yeah, in his prime, yeah. But when he was talking about doing it, he was already like, and I'm like, bro, that's not gonna work, De La Hoya. Don't do that.
Yeah, Oscar's like what 50 now? Yeah, he's 50. Might be 51. That was last
He,
year. So he about to turn 51.
yeah.
That was last year. Well, that was this year when he said he was buying a thong for his 50th birthday. He just turned 50.
Do me a favor. Try not to mention that.
I already
Allegedly.
know. There's gonna be a couple of the questions that we can't ask him about his personal life. I already know that.
Yeah. Well, make sure your boy's on track because you know his
Nah,
mindset be like, oh, I know free. I know. Free. And then get,
BBO is an Oscar lover. He is not going to do that.
oh, so we gonna see him on his best behavior?
Yeah, he love Oscar.
Canelo couldn't boss around. Nah, he
I
couldn't
mean,
boss
like
around.
I say, I tell BBO all the time. I was a fan of Oscar De La Hoya.
I'm
I'm not a
still a
fan of him as a promoter.
as a
I'm not a
boxing.
as a fighter. I was a fan of Oscar De La Hoya. I'm not a fan of him as a promoter.
I go back and watch De La Hoya's old fights all the time. All the time. I was just watching the one with him and Hector Camacho. I was just watching that. I watched it with him.
I was rooting for Oscar to beat Bernard Hopkins. I was the
Yeah,
only person. I was the only person in the house that was rooting for Oscar to beat Bernard.
yeah, yeah. So he touched that body.
Yeah, he got caught with that. He got caught with that Ryan Garcia punch.
Hey, and that one hurt. That hurt him more than it hurt Ryan. See, Ryan, you just at least you see Ryan on one knee, refusing to get up. You seen De La Hoya screaming. I know about stuff. Yeah, man. I got something I want to do for the new year. I'm gonna start separating myself from these conversations that everybody else be having that cause arguments. We're gonna start bringing some dope conversations to the platform, man. That makes it interesting. You having your notes. How long have you? Like
Oh,
you had?
I just got another question. I'm gonna ask Oscar.
He said the doo doo punch. BC, shut up. He called it the doo doo punch. Hell
I
nah.
got another question. I'm gonna ask Oscar.
So y'all still so what is it? Y'all have to go out there to where he's at.
Well, he's coming to Cleveland, and BBO gonna fly me out to Cleveland to do the interview.
That's so nice of BBO. That's so nice of him. I mean, his donut store is going good. He's making money off that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm real proud of BBO. You know, the movie The Good Burger 2, he made money off that. Hey, BBO, shout outs to you, man. You doing real good out here, man. You were able to fly my man free out. You got money, baby. This in his prime. Stopping. Yeah. I got some old fighters. Like Miguel ain't the only one I'm bringing up today. I got a couple of. I see how I'm about to spend majority of my new year, especially if it's nothing interesting I want to talk about. But there's going to be times where I'm gonna be bringing up these type of conversations. We're gonna get back into that.
That's my other question for Oscar. Question number 2.
Yeah. Shout out to BVO,
Yeah,
man.
y'all niggas gonna be in for a surprise when y'all hit these questions. Y'all gonna be like, this nigga deep free.
Sit there and just be like, I'm gonna sit there and be texting Quee like, I knew he was gonna do this, Quee. I knew he was gonna do this. I just knew he was just gonna do this. You can't take Quee nowhere. Now he out there in the Midwest acting like he ain't got no home training. Now Canelo put some respect on. Oh, BC stupid. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that y'all getting that. That is a dope interview. That's not no small time interview. What makes it better is that y'all going out there. That's what really makes it dope. That makes it super dope. The way to begin 2024.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in February.
I can't even.
Ain't nobody else can say that they had Oscar on their panel.
No, you can't. You can't.
Mm.
And let all break our neck to get these fighters from today, and there's nothing wrong with getting fighters today. But these legendary fighters like that, like I said, despite on how we might feel about him, people,
Canelo's coming to do an interview with the family.
huh?
I said Canelo. Oscar's coming to do an interview with the family. Can't nobody else say that.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, whoa, y'all got Canelo in the works too?
No. Canelo, you gotta get on the waiting list for Canelo.
I was about to shut No Doug Zone down because I'm like, how am I gonna compete with that? I was about to shut it down. Like, you know what?
I don't know. We might put in a request to get Canelo.
That would be. I guarantee you, man. That'll be like you said, it's a waiting list, and you might have to go to him.
Hey, I ain't got no problem going to Cancun. I ain't been to Cancun.
She, you's an idiot.
I'm not going where Canelo live at. That's why when they said we gotta go, we gotta meet Oscar in person. I said, no, I need to be in a public space. I am not going to his house. Not gonna have me in the goddamn kitchen. Hell no. Kitchen in the apron and just my damn boxes in the tank top. Hell no. No to the no. Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no.
Oh. No, he said, you know what he like.
Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no.
Y'all are so disrespectful. I just care with y'all, man. Jesus Christ, man. That's gonna be
not gonna be me.
how long
not gonna be me. Huh?
How long y'all supposed to be staying out there? Because I know it's not just.
Well, BBO live out there, so he gonna be staying out there permanently.
Oh,
I'm probably going out there for probably a day. I'll probably go out there for the interview and then come back. Ain't nothing for me to be doing out in Cleveland.
So it must is there? I mean, because usually I think that's the last place he would be. It must be a fight card coming up in February. That's why he out there. Because I'm sure he ain't just coming out there. Must be a fight card or something.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think who's on his promotional brand that he got a fighter that's fighting in Cleveland.
Yeah, because unless he has some type of business out there, I'm sure he's not just coming out there. BBO come to Cleveland, a place that you rarely see him at. He must have some type of business besides just meeting y'all.
I don't know.
But it's dope that y'all got that though, man. It's really dope that y'all got that. I'm super happy.
Should have told him had that shit in DC. There's more stuff to do out here.
Yeah, it is. Well, we don't know why he's coming. But I'm glad that he's coming. I'm glad y'all get and you get all the questions that you want to ask, and because there's a lot of when you look at the whole, there's a million of questions you want to ask them, but you know you're not going to get to ask all the ones you want. So you probably have 10 important questions that you want to ask them, and you like, yo, you know what? Questions for him.
Not really. I only got 2 questions right now. These only 2.
No, I'm just saying. And you know, we got February. We got a minute. That's 2. Guarantee you. Probably before January really gets to end, you're gonna have more questions. But the only problem is, you know how you got a question and you be like, no, let me ball that one up. I don't want that. Let me ask him this one. There's gonna be some particular question that you're gonna ask him,
I
man.
know. I already know. I already know. BBO is going to ask him damn near every question about Ryan.
Oh my God, please
That's why. That's why I'm not asking him nothing about Ryan because I know BBO is.
don't do that, BBO. Please, man. Make it interesting. Make it interesting, bro. Cause you keep asking me about Ryan. Do you have some type of obsession with him? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, don't keep asking that man about that. That's why when I get the opportunity to talk to these legends, this is certain shit I'm not gonna ask them that. Other people be like, you didn't ask him that. I don't want to ask him that. You get him on your show and you ask him that. I don't want to
I'm
do
gonna
that.
tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Already be prepared. BBO is. Mark my words. BBO is going to ask him, do he believe that he won that fight against Floyd? Mark my words.
Quee, it's gonna happen, Quee. We can say we hope not, but Quee, he gonna do that.
Mark my words. I'm telling you, BBO is going to ask that question. He's going to say, do you believe you won that fight against Floyd? I already know he is. And
Did you really think that you outclassed Tito Trinidad? You know what I'm saying?
actually, I had him winning that fight against Tito until he played around those last 4 rounds.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, Quee. What happens after February determines if they ever get a big legend up again. That man's just gonna go. He's gonna be going all over the place with his question. Over.
Yeah,
But hey, that's BBO for you. That's what he do. That's
yeah, that is what he do.
cool. But hey, congratulations on that, man. I hope y'all definitely get future. Y'all get many more chop ups like that, man. That's important, and it makes the brand look great. It makes the fam look great. We out here pushing for greatness. I got a few things that I'm working on. Even though I be with my amateurs, I'm definitely got a shitload of stuff coming up with them. But I also want to reach out to these Hall of Famers. So I got some things in the new year um, come up, and that's how it's supposed to be. We out here working. We ain't out here just arguing over these. We're not on here just arguing on live and talking down to each other and talking over each other, man. We out here working. Catch up.
Hmm.
Catch up. And BBO, when I say catch up, I don't mean the shit that you pour on your French fries. That's not what I mean. I mean they have to catch up to us. You know, BBO might get too excited when I say that. To catch up, his ass start looking for a bottle. Nope, not that catch up, bro. But yeah, man, that's dope, man. We got work to do for the new year. We got. Oscar clearly losing to Pinell. That fight wasn't close at all. Yeah, yeah, Quee. I don't want him to get catch up. I don't. I mean, the other catch like you got to catch up first. Yeah, Quee. You know that part. I take it the wrong way. Yeah, but this, this joint by Miguel. I definitely want to give him his flowers, his props on giving us some of the best fights in boxing. And sometimes, still to this day, I go back and I watch me a good Miguel fight. Matter of fact, when I get off here now, I might go and just watch me a good old Miguel fight. You know what I mean? I don't know who, but I like to take it back. So I'm gonna sit back and probably watch those fights. Y'all see my man D Free over there with the book of rhymes, over there writing some rhymes down. Hit a freestyle for him. Free,
I
free.
don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't rap. I sing.
Oh shit. Hey, um, so sing something for them, free. You know what I mean,
Kiss my ass to the New Yorkers. Kiss my ass to the New Year's. Kiss my ass to the New Year's, all you black motherfuckers.
Yo, I can't. She said, "Well, you asked." Yeah, I asked, but I ain't telling man. Yeah, you right, Queen. I asked. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, yeah, you right. Next time,
All you black motherfuckers.
BC gonna talk about dope song. Tell you,
Oh, my song? Oh.
y'all bet you ain't more- hell no. I think that knows. This dude right here, I ain't gonna just say nothing else. Promise you, I won't, man. Yeah, but other than that, that's how that's how joint. You said that was New Year by D3. Yeah, that's the New Year song by D3. Everybody go download it, go follow him. You know the new single out.
Called Kiss My Black Ass Motherfuckers.
I don't know how much radio play he gonna get for that, but okay.
I don't need no radio play. I want YouTube play.
This is see Quee, this is all your fault. You know I gotta blame you for it. Hashtag Quee did it. You allowed this nonsense to go on, Quee, so who better to blame but you? I told you not to let Free come outside in the first place. So this is all your fault, Quee. If we have to hear this song for the whole 2024, just know it's your fault and nobody else's. Nobody else's. You allowed this man to do this, and this is the nonsense we have to put up with. This is the nonsense we got to put up with, Josh, for the whole year, man. It's freaking dude, man. I love him though. He's my brother, but he's a nut, man. Yeah, but we gonna take the show down, man. Get ready to enjoy the rest of my holiday. Get ready to take the missus out, man. We're gonna go and catch this movie. Y'all have not seen.
You about to take the misses out, nigga. It's 9:47 in the morning.
Yes, sir. We have a movie at 11. So we just
Oh, y'all going on that dag. I told y'all, see y'all thought I'd be lying. I told you the nigga, oh, he getting that senior citizen discount, the matinee. Y'all
what
think
the
I be lying? Y'all be thinking I'm lying. I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't want to listen. He telling us up every time. Senior citizen matinee.
so D Free said because we're going to a movie early, we are senior citizens. We have the senior citizen discount. Now, what kind of shit is that? Yo, I can't this wrong, man. The senior citizen.
Told you. Try to tell y'all. I try to tell y'all. Y'all thought I'd be lying. Try to tell you.
I'm getting.
You said I told him I knew he coached the A, and they gave me his.
You know what? I'm not doing this with you and her. I'm not. I'm done.
Try to tell y'all. Y'all thought I'd be lying. Told you the
Getting off.
class be lying on here. I don't be lying. I be telling the truth.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, he horrible. Yo, BC, he is horrible, yo. That is. I told y'all he be getting a discount. Senior citizen.
Yeah,
Yo,
the
I told
matinee. Senior citizen matinee.
Free is
Try to tell
horrible.
y'all.
Kids,
Make sure you bring your card.
kids, do me a favor. All the kids watching, do not, do not let this guy be a role model to you.
Hey,
He crazy.
just make sure you don't forget to grab your senior citizen card on the dresser. Cause you know you're gonna need that to get the daggone discount at the buffet too. I know y'all going to daggone either Sizzlers or Golden Corral.
No. No. Oh, I can't catch a break. Look, yeah, red flag.
Now we're gonna take his ARP card and we're gonna go get something to eat.
She want to participate in the nonsense, yo. He said leave
Yeah, I think
buffets alone in 2023, Clarence, with your hungry ass. I didn't say nothing about a buffet, Queen. He didn't say nothing about a buffet. He said it. Yo, this is crazy. How she know about a buffet? Not a buffet. You clearly heard the man buffet after the movies. What kind of shit is that?
This
This is crazy. Damn, Queen. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna do everybody a favor in 2024. Since my eating bothers y'all, I'll tell you what we'll do.
we
I'll
gonna keep
slow.
it. I want you to lie for the camera.
I got a diet regimen for you for 2024. Only eat vegetables, nuts, and fruit.
Shit.
What you say?
Vegetables, nuts, and fruit. See, he just went deaf that fast.
No, I heard what he said. What the hell did you say?
No. The closest you get to eat is a Big Mac with lettuce and tomatoes. French fries because they potatoes. And them fake chicken. I don't know what you do about it.
No steak on the menu for you, Clarence.
What?
No steak on the menu for you, because you like to get two. There's no steak on the menu for you. You gotta eat boiled chicken. That's the only thing you can eat. Boiled chicken.
That boiled chicken? I'm not eating no damn boiled chicken.
Take all the skin off and eat boiled chicken. It's healthy.
That feed Clarence is like a small bear.
Feed Clarence like a jackrabbit.
She said in a 20-piece like no, Queen. Oh man, y'all wrong. So
You can't eat no red meat in 2024. None. 2024, no red meat.
See, y'all not even being fair. Y'all not even getting a chance to feed myself.
I ain't saying nothing about pork and chicken and fish. I just said no red meat.
You'll have to help me with that plan. You have to really help me with that. That stuff really is no good, to be honest. Y'all gonna have to. I'm gonna need y'all to help me with that. Y'all gonna have to help me with that plan. If I could be successful at that, I'm gonna have a great year.
How we gonna help you with that when you off camera sneaking motherfucking big ass steaks into the bedroom on the late night? We can't help you with that. I'm gonna need Tim to get that lock for the fridge. Your ass like most people sneak chips and stuff in their daggone room. You sneaking whole steaks.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's a habit I got. What you want me to do?
A habit?
What y'all want me to do, man?
A habit? That ain't no habit. A habit.
He said that ain't ain't no habit. That's your way of life. She said that ain't no habit. That's your way of life.
Be free. Not even in my house, I'm safe. Not even in my
Yeah.
house, I'm safe. The shit is crazy. I
Telling
gotta
him
get dressed.
it's only one fat person in the relationship, not two.
She said she tired of coming in the room and you got on her t-shirt.
Now that was
She looking for her shirt so she can go outside and you got them on.
because he out of his.
Oh Lord, Jesus! I gotta go. I yeah, exactly. John, tell him stop, yo. Tiff on the road this morning. Yeah, we gotta get Tiff on the show. Yeah, on the show. But remind me when you do get on the show that that day I'm gonna make sure I'm feeling real sick. I'm not gonna because she's not gonna like.
Don't worry, I show pictures.
Don't show no pictures of me. You crazy?
Yeah, you sick. I'm gonna show pictures with your chicken nuggets, your steak, your Big Mac, and the whole hoes and ding dongs.
Damn. Mm, mm, mm.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what he did. His name is Honey Bun.
Oh, your name is Honey Bun.
And not because he's my honey. Because the nigga ate all the honey buns and left one honey bun.
Sorry.
That nigga Clarence name is Honey Bun.
I thought about the honey buns one day. I clearly went through just about all of them, and I left for one. My bad. Sorry.
You know that's your name from now on, Honey Bun.
You know what? I'm gonna take this down because I don't have to take this.
Yes, you
I
do.
don't have to take this free. And I'm not going. He said, "Honey bun, Clarence, you know you don't."
Now every time I talk to Clarence, I gotta say pause because his name is Honey Bun.
Y'all not about to do this. See, I don't know what y'all got going on, but y'all ain't gonna do this to me this morning. We gonna put it in. Y'all not gonna do this to me this morning. Y'all are dead wrong. You can't stand. Then y'all gonna let my missus just jump me, huh? You gonna let her just get involved in it up. Y'all ain't boy.
You know it's bad when you eat before you eat.
Damn. She just telling all your secrets. All the stuff that you say you don't do.
I don't do.
Look,
She just said you did it.
Small portion of it.
We gotta say HB because Honey Bun sounds too suspect, so we just gonna call you HB.
Yeah, HB. Honey Bun cover up. Honey Bun cover up. HB.
HB.
Y'all ain't right for this. I don't deserve this treatment. Why y'all doing this to me?
So when you was sitting there saying you was getting a honey butter, you really meant honey bun. That's what you really meant. You wasn't getting a honey butter, you was getting honey bun.
This is crazy. Why am I getting jumped like this? Why are y'all doing this? This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Somebody help me, please. Jeez.
Somebody help me, please. You sound like BBO now. Y'all jumping me? Y'all jumping me?
Oh, don't let them do this to me, man. Jumping me? Yeah. Easy, man. They crazy. Oh man, it is what it is. Yo, Free, what you got going on later though, man?
Uh, I'm gonna sit down, eat some of this Christmas dinner that I made for Christmas.
Yeah, that's
Eat
my
some
legend.
ham, some greens, some fried cabbage, some chitlins, some cranberry sauce.
Yo,
If this nigga had a
I
plane,
I ain't make no dressing.
hey, you heard what she said, right? If
What's
I
that?
had right now, we'd be coming to you right now.
we wouldn't be at the movies.
We wouldn't be at the movies. I'll be pulling up right to your crib.
You so fuck-
Yeah. I'm only giving you nuts and fruits. So you can pull up all you want. You're gonna be eating healthy as hell. Matter of fact, I got something for you right now, Clarence.
Man, I don't want that shit.
I brought fruit here and eat it yet.
we keep those on deck. See, I got a whole stack for you.
Granola bar, man. Hey, bro.
That's healthy.
Y'all
We
just
keep
gonna
them on deck.
so she get to come over and get all the good food, right?
I've been fat. It's different. And I don't eat as much as you. I'm just fat. My metabolism is slow. Shit. Since we got doctor said, how much you gonna gain?
Yeah, Clarence. Matter of fact, I got something else for you, Clarence.
I don't want no damn jar of peanuts. Dry on there too. I want damn dry. I'm like Miss Jerry and Martin. I don't want no damn tuna.
You
You ass peanut.
You love
Yeah, beef ribs, mac and cheese, and oh yeah, BC, you in New York. I can get to you. Don't worry. I'll come to you, BC. You in the same city. I could thanks.
See, as you can see, I live in a healthy household. We eat healthy here.
No, you just showing me all the healthy stuff. You ain't showing me what you really got. It's all right
I don't
though.
know. I told you what I'm eating. I'm eating honey glazed ham that I made, some collard greens with smoked turkey legs, some chitlins, and some fried cabbage with sausage and bacon in it, and some cranberry sauce. That's what I'm eating.
For him to announce that, but it ain't okay for me to say, man, I'll come over there and get a plate.
It's
And he
okay
gonna
to
give me
eat
granola
that,
bar.
I give you these, Clarence. You got some of these.
I got noodles, man. I don't want that, bro. Where the food at? He doing this on purpose because he purposely passing on the good food to show me the bullshit. He know what he doing. Okay, nice freezer.
I gotta go to the grocery store because Clarence been to my house already. But then I got freezer.
You know what?
You already ate all the food. That's why you
I'm
got
getting out of here.
berries.
I'm not doing this today.
See, Clarence, I told you the eggs. We get the 60 pack.
Jesus Christ.
You get the 60 pack. That joint
Jeez,
was $5 at Walmart.
that's a lot of eggs.
Yeah, $5 at Walmart. I told you we trying to get our Carter Ben on.
I'm done. I'm not messing with you, man. Look, man, I gotta shut this down. We're gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna call you later though, Free.
All
I
right,
got some
HB.
quick. I got some ideas about something, so I'm gonna holler at y'all later about that though.
All right,
Appreciate you
HB. I'll
rocking
holler
with
at you on a later note, HB. You going live tomorrow, HB?
yeah, I'm going live tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. I gotta make moves tomorrow morning, but tomorrow afternoon, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
tune in tonight, 9:45, 9:15. We got Raquel Miller on tonight for an interview.
Raquel Miller, yeah, I seen that. 9:15.
9:15.
I'll be watching. Yes, sir. I'll see you then.
I'm gonna tell her make sure she shot you out and say what's up to my man HB.
Don't. You know what? I'm gonna have to talk to Quee about you, man. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't. Yo, but I love you, bro. Holla at you later, man. Appreciate
All right,
y'all.
HB.
Y'all later. Shut up.